roots in blues and barbecue comes to a close, but one couple will be celebrating the day for years to come.
Remembering 9/11, 10 years later, we take a look at how security has changed in mid-Missouri. KMU 8 News at 9 starts now.
From Studio 8A, coverage you can count on. This is KOMU 8 News at 9 on the CW.
Firefighters responded to a fire at Ellis Library on the MU campus early this morning. Good evening, I'm Caitlin Lukitas.
And I'm Bryce Sander. Crews found moderate smoke on the first and second floors of the library, and an estimate for damage is pending. KMU 8 News' Natalie Chang spent some time outside the library today.
A fire early this morning in Columbia left the structure of an old abandoned duplex in weak, hazardous condition. And as a result, the Columbia Fire Department and Public Works Department leveled the duplex this afternoon. Investigators say the homeowner was out of town during the fire, but he had recently applied for a permit to demolish the house himself. The fire department says the cause of the fire is still under investigation. Today's rain has not stopped a record number of people from attending the last day of the 5th annual Roots in Blues and Barbecue Festival. Festival officials expect attendance to reach more than 70,000 people this year, an estimated jump of 10,000 from last year. Those in attendance will also include Marilyn and Casey Cannon, who will be getting married tonight on stage. The couple met at the festival when it started in 2007. Although the admission price this year has also seen a jump of its own, the event co-founder believes it's necessary in order to keep the show running.
It's $1 million show and somebody has to pay for that. And it's really a hard job to chase down sponsors. We get a portion of that from sponsors. We do have a non-for-profit arm that feeds the Blues in the School program.
The festival will end tonight with a feature performance by musician Taj Mahal, who is expected to play until 11 p.m. Worrying about gasoline prices going up? Well, you don't have to pay for that if you ride a bike. KOMU 8 News' Tong Gao explains the city's efforts to promote biking. Columbia is one of the 4 cities to receive federal support for non-motorized transportation pilot projects. 10 years, a united nation, and many changes in security.
Coming up, we'll show you how mid-Missouri has stepped up security since 9/11.
It's fall weather.
Thanks, Nick.
Looks good. An attack that led to major changes and concerns in public safety and security.
Coming up, find out what changed in mid-Missouri. Tomorrow marks the 10th anniversary of the September 11th terrorist attack.
Over the years, our country has come a long way in terms of public safety. KMU 8's Melissa Berman has a look at how public safety and security have changed in mid-Missouri. The Columbia Regional Airport says it has plans to renovate the terminal in the future to allow more space for TSA operations.
And security is especially tight in New York City, where word of a potential terrorist threat has sent law enforcement into overdrive. National Guardsmen are on patrol in the city's transportation centers. The police have set up checkpoints around Manhattan, stopping vehicles, looking inside. U.S. intelligence agencies have found no evidence that al-Qaeda has sneaked any terrorists into the country for a strike, but authorities remain on high alert. Back in Missouri, the Hickman Cubies coach made a bold prediction before their game today. Coming up in sports, see if the team backed him up with a win today. Now here's a look at what we're following for KOMU 8 News at 10. We continue to remember 9/11 and look at its impact on mid-Missouri and the world. And on the web, we're following the Ellis Library fire and arrest. Thank you and good night.
Does it for us, guys. Have a good night.
Take care.
Thank you. And quite the football game this weekend.
Yes. Very interesting to see where that goes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Went all the way to overtime, long distance travel, and it was hot. That definitely didn't really work out good for the Tigers.
Well, we're going to cool off soon, though, so hopefully next home game will be good.
I think we'll rebound. I think we got it.
I hope you're right.